Remote Access Virtual Private Networks, or VPNs, are widely used to allow individual users to connect their devices securely to corporate networks over the internet. In many cases, once the VPN is established, all the remote devices' traffic to other locations on the internet must first be filtered by security measures within the corporate network. Those measures include firewalls, intrusion detection devices, malware detection, URL filtering, and sandboxing. Traffic returning from those other internet sites also passes through the corporate security measures before being passed along back to the remote user. When remote access VPNs are heavily used, this traffic to and from the internet can tax the corporate internet connection as well as the security measures. One way to deal with this is a method called split tunneling. Rather than have all traffic between remote users and the internet go through the VPN, only the traffic destined for resources at the corporate site goes through the VPN. The rest is sent from the remote user's device through the internet and directly to other sites on the internet. That method relieves congestion and delay by reducing the amount of traffic crossing the corporate internet connection and through the corporate security measures. That's all well and good, so long as the traffic outside the VPN is going to sites such as Office 365, Salesforce, and other trusted providers of software as a service. That traffic flow is an effective means of reducing congestion and delay for remote access VPN traffic. And in fact, this method has been recommended by some software as a service providers as a way to provide better responsiveness during spikes in VPN traffic. A recent example is the COVID-19 pandemic that resulted in entire workforces suddenly being called upon to work at home. But split tunneling can also introduce new security concerns. Because the traffic outside the VPN tunnel doesn't benefit from the sophisticated corporate security measures, the remote devices must rely on whatever security those devices carry on board. And that security is less stringent than measures at the corporate site. If the remote users browse to malicious websites, their devices could be defenseless to whatever threats those sites present. That could harm the remote device, or worse, the device could become compromised and be used by attackers to infiltrate the corporate network, or steal data, or harm the network itself. The bottom line is that split tunneling can solve congestion problems, but can also open up a security weakness. So whenever split tunneling is used, it should be implemented carefully, only after factoring in the business damage that could be done if attackers exploit the weakness.